almost 1 year ago, I started this channel, and I had went through various many of videos that I've created, and it all led up to this very moment. The triple digits. What is up, guys? Welcome to the 100 subscriber special. So this is going to be a settings video, and you get the point. So let's get to it. We're just gonna start with the arrows first, so you guys can copy the settings if you want to. And I'll have some tips for you guys on how to get better at this game. So anyway, let's get to it. Anyway, these are my main arrows right now. I used to use diamonds, but now I use circles. I went back to it. And yeah, you can see it's pretty simple to use. Anyways, the style, circular, I don't have any keybinds, of course. I play on mobile. And here are the things I use. Of course, this is for up scroll, so if you're an up scroll player, then yeah, you do you. So here is the settings that I have for up scroll. And for down scroll, I put like 25 height offset, because it's better to have it a little upwards. So yeah. And well, 5 key, 6 key, stuff like that. I won't really get into detail since I rarely play those ones. So yeah. Anyway, let's get to the actual settings of this video. Of course, also this is the ID for Tic Tac that I use for the screenshot animation. Maybe the riot shield, I'm not sure. And this is one of my friends too. Shout out to him, who was part of the he was in a video. I think the last time I seen him was in the Flippy Cool Edits video, I think. So let's continue. So of course I have the lobby hidden. This is lobby just hidden. Oh yeah, look at my highest streak. I'm pretty sad. I'm pretty sad to see that go away. But don't worry, I'm getting closer. So of course, the hide map feature, it basically it shows you if you play a song and it gets to the map, if you select a map, it just won't show it, even if default doesn't. I mostly use it because of lag. And yeah, disable opponent's arrows. I don't have it on because I just want to see the arrows, for fun. Spectator mode, I have it to just look at people, stuff like that. Of course, I turn off all these for lag purposes. Bot play, I rarely use. I don't know why though, but yeah. Instant animation snapping, it's mostly just a visual thing. It's just a visual thing. It makes it makes the Cappy animation and Chameleon animation look way better. I don't use camera movement speed because it makes it distracting. I used to use it, but now I don't. Mobile tile buttons I use, of course. Tile dragon I use. I didn't get my keyboard yet, but I will get it in the future. Info bar, it just shows you the accuracy, misses, and combo and full combo, stuff like that. Hide spectators, I use that on in case I'm in a public. I usually just use it to concentrate. The seated players, it doesn't really matter. It's just only one player. Scroll underlay transparency, I usually use 0.2, but if I'm doing a cool edits video, I turn it to 0, so it's just completely gone, if you know what I mean. It's just completely black with the arrows, so it makes it easier. Ghost tapping, basically FNF mods that have ghost tapping. So yeah, I just use it to warm up a little bit. Opponent middle scroll, of course use middle scroll. Opponent's arrows, I usually have that on. Health bar, I just have it on for fun, I guess. Down scroll, so I was gonna tell you guys, the only reason I don't play down scroll is because I gotten used to up scroll, since it was only locked on up scroll when I started to play Funky Friday 11 months ago. And yeah, it was mostly the only actual good it was mostly the good scroll I used. So yeah, people use up people use down. Arrow replication, arrow style replication, you know, stuff like that. Color hit accuracy indicators, what that does is it makes the 6, it makes like the 6, here I'll show you, I'll just show you an example. So if I play Accelerant, for example, so take a look at the, here, let me turn my sound up, because, I had it muted. So, if you take a look where the 6 pop up, I have it off, because for fun, I guess. It's just a little, like, cooler, because it's like from the original.
3, 2, 1,
so,
go!
You're gonna see right now. And it's mostly, I had it off because, yeah, I just had it off for, you know, no reason. Where did I left? Oh yeah, here, around here. So note hit time, I have that on because I feel like because like if you have the note hit time, it shows that you're like playing legit. People like Silly Fangirl use it because people think he's hacking, and no, he's not. Miss no sound, I turn it off because if you use it with ghost tapping, it's going to be very annoying. Here's the hit sound I use if you want to use it. Put it at 1 because I removed it. I removed the other ones because it was kind of quiet. Of course, hit no volume. Put it at 1 because it's really loud. Hit sound time position, put it at 0, you know. Arrow fade, I kinda used to use, the, like, arrow glow and fade, but, like, no, I don't anymore. The arrow offset in milliseconds, you know. I don't really use that. Hitbox offset, I don't use that either. And I don't really know what alt tag is, but, yeah. Game modes, this is what I have. I usually turn this on and off if I want to, but I'll just leave it on for now. Of course, I already went through that. Animations, you know, stuff like that. Optimizations, gameplay, you know. Yeah. So, basically, if you want to get better at the game, you know, if you want to get better, use a scroll speed that you'll get used to, because right now I have 2. If you want to get better with, like, the games that you want, if you want to get better with, like, certain songs, like, something like Band or Mortis, which is another, Punko song, and, like, really hard songs like Ghost Mania, Whereabouts of the Heart. If you want to get better if you want to get better at, like, stuff like that, then you might want to put your arrows to a certain speed so you can read it easily. Now, of course, you can replicate arrows that you have. You know, you can replicate arrows, like, I just have these. I used to use white arrows. I used to use white circles, because I seen, you know, YouTubers like Silly Fangirl use it, and it really helped out a lot. And, of course, I went back to arrows, but now I went back to circles. And I used to use, diamond for a little bit, but I just didn't decide which one was good, and blocks as well. So, if you want, so try to choose a bright color. Something like yellow. I mean, hold on, let me just, there. Alright. So something like yellow or red or whatever, really whatever floats your boat, is a good arrow way to use. Don't use like ones that will like make it harder for you to see, unless you want a challenge. I don't mind. But if you're playing a song with like a lot of holding notes, like Ghost VIP, Ghoul, turn your like tail transparency so it's easier to see the arrows. But it may have bad accuracy, but you'll still full combo. And also, like, pick a size that you want, because I use 0.5 because like it's kind of easy to read. If I'm honest, like, I used to use, like, the biggest size possible, but now I just use the smallest one. Lane offset just puts them closer or farther, depending on what you want. Like, that's a challenge. Hide offset just moves it up or down. And, yeah. Of course, if you play, like, Osumania, like, if you play Osumania, you can, like, copy, like, the Osu colors you have. So if you see like the original Osu colors, if you see the original Osu covers or colors, then you can, you know, copy them on here. Of course, you can use like white if you want to, you know, really whatever. And so here, like also, so here's some Aeroskins that I used to use. Pixel and Static and Retro were really good. Diamond, Ron, Step Mania is also good. Plox, Circle, and the default. Those ones I mostly use and recommend. Something not like sussy arrows or the squares are pretty bad. EXE arrows are pretty good as well. Fumo arrows are not as good as well. So if you want to use like, if you want to like see arrows easier, I know people use bar arrows, but something like circle or default or any arrow really is a good option to use, and it makes it a little easier to read because like I know like bar arrows are really something. So yeah, that's basically about it for the settings. I mean, I really don't have many animations. I don't have them all, sadly, and of course you can see the win streak I have and, you know, stuff like that. So, I will be improving these settings and I will showcase them more throughout the channel. Throughout the channel, the videos go on so you guys can see how I perform. So I'm still trying to get better. I'm still improving mostly every day. So, yeah. So, I hope I hope these settings helped. You can like play them back. You can play back and just see all of them, and you know you can copy them. And also, if you want, where is it? Gameplay. Where is it? Oh yeah, here's the hit sound that you guys can use. So yeah, that's basically about it for this settings video. Also, thank you so much for 100,000, for not 100,000. I'm not that popular, but I would be pretty soon. So thank you so much for 100 subscribers, and yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.